Hey guys, just want to talk to you about sewing today. It's an absolute necessity when it comes to off-grid living, self-sufficiency. You're going to need to repair things, holes in socks, bags, clothes, shoes. So here is my very basic hand sewing kit. I've got a little magnetic tray. I've tried other types of holders for needles. I don't really get on with them, little pots and things. Much prefer this. Selection of needles, upholsterer's needle, very, very handy. We've got a roll of nylon. I prefer to use nylon to polyester because it's stronger, and most of the stuff I do is heavy duty. Just get yourself a roll of black. I find that the most useful. Fold up scissors, a thimble. This will save your fingers. Definitely get one of those. A little carry case. And finally, we've got a sewing awl, which is very handy for tough materials that you can't either see or you can't push through the needle like one of these little thin ones. So you got this, you got a handle behind it, and you can jab it through. So that's also in there. That's the kit I carry around with me all the time. Also, we've got some heavy duty twine. This is definitely sort of upholsterer type material. My dad used to use it to stitch carpets together actually, and of course you've got a upholsterer's needle as well. So that's your hand sewing kit. And without further ado, I'm sure you're going to want me to show you how to just do some basic stitching. Right, got myself a bit of rag here. Just going to cut myself a bit of thread. I'm going to wet that with my mouth, stick the cut end through this is threading the needle. I could shit through the other needle. Now you know where that saying comes from. If you could get shit through there, you must have diarrhea. Right. Now, I reckon if you put a piece of thread and a needle in a room and a bit of cloth, and a human being who'd never encountered civilization before, they could probably figure this out. You're just going to tie a knot in the end, like that. I tend to double knot it because sometimes I pull the thread quite hard. You want a bigger knot basically. And that is your setup. Just have it with a little short length hanging down there. Start off. You're going to go along. And you can see how slow this is, hence why we invented sewing machines. And I haven't even done it in a straight line, but you get the idea. And that is going to be pretty strong. You can go back over it all, and then just to sort of finish it off, what I tend to do is just, so let's say I've come through there. I'm just going to almost like go under the stitch. Just keep going through it several times. Alright, that's not going to come undone. I'm going to just cut it off. Not the best example, but you get the idea.